All right, if you look up at the night sky on Sunday, you will be treated to a dazzling sight.
Yeah, Venus is at its highest point in the sky, and you can have a front row seat.
Sarah Massardona was able to catch up with a NASA expert to find out how we can see Venus this weekend and some of its work learning more about that planet.
Well, you may have noticed a bright-looking star in the night sky recently, but it's not a star. It's actually a planet. It's Venus, to be exact. So on Sunday, Venus is going to reach its highest point in the sky, and we will have a spectacular evening of viewing. And here to talk about that is Jada Arney. She is a deputy principal investigator of NASA's Da Vinci mission to Venus, which we're going to talk about in just a second here. But so excited to have you, Jada. Thanks for being here.
Thanks. I'm so happy to be able to talk to you.
So why don't you talk to us a little bit about how we can spot Venus this weekend?
Sure. Well, it's a really great time to spot Venus. It will be shining bright like a diamond in the sky. It will be the highest it can get above the horizon in the sky. All you have to do to see it is go outside around sunset, look in the direction that the sun sets, look to the west in the evening, and Venus will be sparkling bright and beautiful. And excitingly, the planet Mars will also be next to Venus, kind of shining reddish. But Venus, which is the third brightest thing in the sky after the sun and the moon, will be hard to miss.
So pretty soon, Jada, NASA is going to be embarking on a mission to Venus. Can you tell us a little bit about this so-called Da Vinci mission?
Yeah, absolutely. So NASA's sending two missions to Venus. One is called Veritas. The other one is called Da Vinci, which I am a member of. And we're super excited to be bringing NASA back to Earth's nearby planet. The Da Vinci mission will be launching in June of 2029. It's going to take 2 years to get to Venus, and then it's going to drop a titanium sphere into Venus's atmosphere in June of 2031. That sphere will fall through the extreme atmosphere over the course of about an hour, taking thousands of measurements the whole way down and snapping photographs of the surface. Once we get through the very, very thick clouds, we hope to better understand how Venus's atmospheric chemistry works, what its chemical composition is, and also take photographs of the surface to understand what the rocks are made out of. We're really hoping to rewrite the textbooks on this enigmatic world next door.
Well, Venus has, you kind of mentioned it, that thick, toxic atmosphere. And you might say it's a cautionary tale of what could happen with runaway greenhouse gases that feed the cycle of planetary warming. So how can these new missions help us better understand Earth?
Yeah, so Venus is a cautionary tale of the fragility of planetary habitability. What's really interesting about Venus is that even though it's really uninhabitable today with a surface temperature that's 900 degrees Fahrenheit, there's enigmatic chemical clues suggesting it may have been once more hospitable in the past, with oceans of water and continents. So we want to understand what went wrong on Venus to change it so dramatically. And there may be important lessons that we can learn about our own planet. Venus's surface is cooked by an intense atmosphere that's 90 times thicker than Earth, made mostly of carbon dioxide, a really potent greenhouse gas. So when we think about our planet's own climate and the changing gases that we're putting into our planet's atmosphere, Venus may have some interesting and cautionary things to tell us about how planetary climates can lose habitability over time.
Well, Jada, thank you so much. We'll be watching this mission closely and watching the skies closely on Sunday. Appreciate your time.
Thanks so much. Happy looking up at the sky.